All right, Ryan's Midlife Crisis Journal, day 20 or 21. One of those. All right, so Father's Day went well. No broken legs, which is good. Not gonna have a tip today. Gotta let those build up again. Oh, that was a nice bonus tip I got yesterday. All right, so for today, I say this comment on how hard it is to do stuff with the dad schedule. Stuff because, one of my favorite phrases I've heard or sayings I've heard at some point was people say, having kids is an excuse why you can't do certain things. And it's like, well, having kids is also an excuse why you need to do some things. So, for example, you'd say, oh, I don't have time to build wealth, I have kids. You say, well, I need to build wealth because I have kids. But it's still tough. Here's a balance I'm talking about. So, last night, finishing up Father's Day. So again, put my 5-year-old, 3-year-old to bed. It's like 8 o'clock or so. My wife and I hadn't had dinner yet. As a Father's Day gift, my parents are saying, we'll buy your dinner from wherever you want, which is what they do for every Mother's and Father's Day, really, which is nice. And we said we wanted to get to bed early. But let's do one more. Let's still do something. Let's do something fun. And wanted to say, let's play a game. And my 7-year-old sometimes we let her, stay up a little bit to play a game with us. And so we do that. We start the game probably at 8:45 or so. We're fully set up because I had to get the food. And for whatever reason, my daughter, she's just in a bad mood, like a 7-year-old. Just for whatever reason, just was like, oh, I don't really like this game, and was being moody about it. And bouncing through a few things, we also like the policy in general of she was a little bit more grumpy than that, and the idea is, and if our daughter's grumpy, we try to, or any of our kids are grumpy, we try not to let that affect our mood. We think that's setting a good example. Is don't let their moods, rule the day. So their choice is either go to bed or stick through it. She obviously chose to stick through it, but the game still takes a while. So she ends up getting to bed probably almost 11 o'clock or so. And now, so we're bed at we're asleep 11:30. So much for going to bed early, even though we try to start a game before 9 o'clock. So much for getting a solid amount of sleep to potentially wake up early and start things, or whether it's working out or doing whatever. So, the game took a while, partially because of the mood management and things like that. But we didn't necessarily need to do that, but it's also tough to do things with just her when the boys, or the other younger kids are awake. So, yeah, chance to go to bed early and get a head start on Monday kind of went away because of things we couldn't quite manage to be faster for Sunday night. And it's just little things like that happen all the time. So it's tough to be both set a good example, set an example for the kids of being, taking initiative every morning, but also not just going to bed right when they go to bed. it's kind of a balance. And that's where, you know, I definitely felt the effects of parents never like doing things like that, like playing a game with me when I was 7 or so, and we stay up a little late. I always saw what happened when instead that like, oh, my dad was always up early, like always slept in. It was weird. So there's an example there, but also they weren't like doing that. You know, I didn't grow up in the household that has the goals that I have either. So I heard a comedian yesterday to make the joke too. It's like, I'm pretty sure that if you don't have a dad bod, you might be a bad dad. It's like there's just not enough time. You know, there's another comedian made a joke. If your dad has a 6-pack, he's cheating on your mom. I don't have a 6-pack. Yeah, it's tough. But it's so easy just to keep going along with things when you have the young kids. But at the same time, I'm more motivated to do things because I have them. But it tends to be, without something to funnel the motivation on, it tends to be fleeting. And I feel like there wasn't anything unique to say today, but at least happy to report Father's Day was good. It's Glory behind me. You hear the truck there with that, instead of the beeping back up, they have that back up. So, alright. Cool misty clouds coming in. I can show that. Really see it? See. Nah, you can't really see it. We're misting over the trees. Nah, I don't think the camera's gonna pick it up, especially not in selfie mode. Alright, day 20 or 21 or whatever it is in the books.